Alright, today we're gonna do the United Kingdom in a historical game. Similar to my other ones, this is just going to be like a rough way of playing it. It's not going to be like a super min-max meta build, like every click, every, matters exact, do exactly this and you'll never lose type thing. But anyway, like the other videos, I'll talk a bit about the UK's role. So, the UK's role in this game is 1, to stay in the fight. So, that means not getting sea-lined by Germany or naval invaded by Italy. Second, your role primarily is to contest the German Air Force and try to dwindle it and the Italian Air Force as much as you can, as well as contain the access to the Mediterranean Sea. You should keep on to Gibraltar as much as you can. You need to make sure that Malta stays as yours as long as possible. Use Malta as a forward operating base to hit every possible thing in the Mediterranean and on the Italian peninsula. You are to... It's not imperative to hold Cyprus, but holding Cyprus means that they can't... the Axis can't easily naval... port strike you here. You need to hold Egypt on El Alamein. You need to hold this because not only is the sea route vital, but also it stops the Axis from pushing towards the Caucasus area and the Middle East to get the oil to threaten the Soviets. So yeah, the UK is pretty important. You need to be doing a lot. You'll need to be dealing with all of the German U-boats in the Atlantic as well. It's quite annoying. And then at some point you'll need to fight Japan as well on the opposite side of the planet, protect your rubber and oil in Malaya, and also protect the Raj. So yeah, you've got quite a lot to do as Australia and New Zealand as well. You've got quite a lot to do, and you'll need to hold out until the US gets involved. So, first things, we'll get started with the quick overview of the focus tree. I'm going to try to speed this one up as much as I can. So, historically, you'll do Steady as She Goes, which gives you a bit of stability. Then you'll do Maintaining the Balance of Power. And then you'll do Prepare the Inevitable, which gives you some military factory construction speed and factory output plus 5%. Home Defense gives you 5 base war support and then adds a couple coastal forts in southwest England. Military Training Act gets rid of this terrible, abominable debuff you have. Recruitable population factor minus 25%. It is so bad. So Military Training Act gets rid of that. The Home Army, on the other hand, this thing is very good because this gives you recruitable population 2%. This is not a factor. This is a whole 2%. This is like going from limited to extensive. This gives you also an extra 10% defense on core territory in case you're an idiot and somehow get sea-lined. Kickstart the war industry. This will give you 4 mils, and then this will give you some decisions to purchase some small arms from the US. This will give you an extra operative, and it will also give you the ability to infiltrate 25% more efficiently, and also allows you to strengthen resistance in enemy-occupied territories better. So say Germany's pushing into Russia, you can strengthen resistance in Poland 25% more efficient. Which the purpose of that would be that the resistance goes up, Germany then has to spend more manpower and eat up resources in its stockpiles to squash the resistance, and eventually if it gets high enough it will actually do the Warsaw Uprising where they just come back and declare war. Continental Intervention gives 2 doctrine reductions. Secure Iraq and Iran. Both of these, they are essentially in case one of them aligns with the Axis and allows you to secure not only your oil but deny the access to the oil. Okay, so that's the foreign affairs side of things done. Now you go over to your pretty much your entire military tree. So this is your industry, research, navy, air force and army all together. So your first one will give you 4 civs in limited rearmament. Then you can go down the shadow scheme if you get 5% world tension. What this will do is it will make it 50% easier to convert civilian factories into military factories, which I never do. Who does that? And what it will do is it will give you 4 military factories in 2 states when you go to war with a country. So you just get 4 factories straight off the rip. This will give you 2 100% research bonuses for industry. We are going to try and use that on either Dispersed 3 and Dispersed 4, or maybe save it for Dispersed 4 and Dispersed 5, but realistically it'll probably be 3 and 4. Extra research slot. This, of course, is so that you can get an extra research slot. We're going to try and get this as soon as we can. And then National Ordnance Factories. This gives us 6 mills straight away. Really, really good. After that, we can go down to the BSA company. So this will add a Spirit, the Birmingham Small Arms Company, which gives us infantry equipment cost reduction, production cost reduction of 10%, which is great. This is your entire tank tree. It is literally 3 focuses, and you'll pretty much never do them. This gives motorized and armored cars 100%. This gives 1 singular 100% research bonus for tanks, and this gives 4 100% research bonuses for armor variants and amphibious armor technologies. These are mediocre. Wartime Cabinet Committee. This gives you Special Forces Attack plus 5%, Special Forces Defense plus 5%, and Planning Speed for everybody plus 10. Really good. General Rearmament is a really good one. This gives the Spirit British Austerity, which is a consumer goods factor of minus 15%, and you will need 10% world tension to get this. Then it will break it down into the Special Air Service, which gives you a 5% Special Forces Capacity Multiplier and a Special Forces Division Training Time minus 10%. This will also include some bonuses for Special Forces training, but give you a super strong advisor, David Sterling, where Special Forces gain a 20% attack and defense, which is insane. Once you do get this, though, you will want to be rushing down to air rearmament, though. This will give you a couple air bases. It's kind of meaningless. But then you'll have access to the Fighter Command, Coastal Command, and Bomber Command. Unfortunately, the torpedoes on this one do not count for the air launch torpedoes. Otherwise, I would suggest going for that. So instead, I'd go for the Fighter Command, so you can at least get that 75% range improvement on research bonus for range improvement. Similar to the Italy and Germany and all that, you as the UK will be needing to fight an early war basically from the get-go. So you're going to need to be sort of prepared for 1939 August, September. So yeah, once you do Fighter Command, you can then go straight down to Air Production Group, which gives you a fighter production cost of minus 10%, which is insane. Bomber Command obviously will give you a heavy and medium bomber aircraft speed boost. Naval Rearmament, 50 naval XP and 3 dockyards. From here you can kind of go for a couple of things now. So you can go down and do, if you get this and this, you can do the Chief of Staff's Committee, which will give you an extra 10% planning speed and a command power sort of increase. From Naval Rearmament, though, you can do Destroyer Focus and get 2 100% research bonuses for destroyers, and then also the decision to recall Gilbert Stevenson. If you do so, you can make him into either a Admiral, who's really good at hunting down subs, or what you can do is you can make him a Spirit, and it will give your entire Navy, like your entire country, the better submarine detection by like 15%. Convoy Escort Focus, this will do light hull and convoy production cost minus 10%. I don't know for certain, but I operate under the idea that the light hull production cost also refers to light cruisers, similar to like this one does. This is, I won't do that just yet. ASW, anti-submarine warfare. This will reduce the ahead of time penalty by 2 years and give a 100% research bonus for the next 2 anti-submarine technologies. So these will get a 2-year ahead of time penalty reduction and a 100% research bonus for these 2 things. So you can get depth charges for very, very quickly. Anyway, so yeah. What was I doing? Amphibious warfare, marines and transport modules reduction time, cost reduction. It's kind of mediocre. Britannia rules the waves. This will be free 50% cost reductions for naval techs and give 2,000 funds to all of the designers, which is pretty neat. But the cost reduction, the naval doctrine thing is actually kind of pointless because we are maybe so massive we can pretty much just get a massive one anyway. Then you can go carrier focus or battleship focus. Either or works. They don't really give you, like, the carrier one isn't going to give you like any sort of, you know, sortie efficiency, and neither is the battleship, so it doesn't really matter which one you go for, to be honest here. Extended repair yards. This one's really good. So for building ships, this will mean that so the strategy to build lots of ships really quickly, right, is you would build a ship with the best armor and the best engine that you have with the cheapest gun, and it would be as empty as possible, right? You would build this empty ship, which will cost the base amount, and then once it's built, you will go ahead and then update the weapons on it and refit it. And when you refit it, refit it with the better guns and the better fire control system and the better, whatever you put on the ship, right? The better you put all the better equipment on it, and then it will cost drastically more. But if you refit it, it will actually if you refit it though, it will be cheaper, because if you do this, you'll get an increase. If you put on the naval refit yards, it will refit 25% faster. So it's effectively a 25% production speed bonus, right? And if you combine it with this does an extra 10%, so 35% faster. But it's not just that either. The ship refit cost goes down by 10%. So you are getting a 35% refit speed on a 10% reduced cost. So it's drastically quicker. So getting this is really important. Naval gunnery. This is I'm doing something at the moment, Reality. Naval gunnery. What this will do at the I'm doing something at the moment. Naval gunnery, what this will do right here is it will give you a research bonus for naval guns, and so like these guns here, and then also 2 shell technologies. It's okay. Admiralty naval staff, this will give all of your generals +1 defense and coordination, which is very good. Anti-contact committee, it's obviously about mines. To be honest, no one really does mines, so it's inconsequential. And then the only other bit of the focus tree that actually is worth doing some of is this one, Reinforce the Empire. You can get 10 base stability. This will be service overseas. This will give you a summer clothing. Well, it basically makes you better in like hot areas and gives you a bonus for that. Encourage Colonial Elite. This will do a 5% research speed, which is pretty nice, and you will need to do this in order to get this, which is Secure the Shipping Routes, which gives you 2 100% research bonuses for cruiser hulls, and it will make the cruisers 10% cheaper. So with light cruisers, if you're going to make lots of light cruisers, if you get these two, I believe you'll be able to make them at 20% cheaper, and then if you refit them, 35% faster at a 10% reduced cost, which is insane. Secure the Far East and secure the Far East and Mediterranean Bastion. These things just combined will increase land and coastal fort construction speeds by 10%, which is okay. The rest of these though just kind of add like random forts in different locations that are really not worth doing, especially for like 70 odd days. Development in Egypt, fortify Malta. Yeah, these are all focuses that once you've done all the good ones, you kind of just do these. Commonwealth ties though, this one's pretty nice. So you do, well, it doesn't really give you much, but it gives you better opinion. But what you can do is, if you have other players on other countries like Canada, the Raj, etc., you can do this and then like develop the Raj. You can give other countries sieves and mills and dockyards and things like that. You can develop them up. British Commonwealth Air Training Plant. This will give all countries in the Commonwealth better air wing experience gained from training and ticking XP. Yeah, I mean, and then that's pretty much it really. The UK Air defense puts maximum air defense in the southern states of England, and then radar will give you free 100% research bonuses for radar. Now you can either do the Tazard mission, send it to the United States, and then the MAUD committee to get 100% nuclear technology. If you're not in if you were in a alternate sort of timeline one, then you can do it on your own if you do tube alloys. And that's pretty much it, really. There's nothing else really to do besides all history stuff, which we're not going to do. So, with that said, the first focus we will do is limited rearmament. Research always will be... Now, we start off with a bunch of techs already done, which is pretty cool. So, we're going to go ahead and do mechanical computing, basic machine tools, construction 1. We're going to do the ends, and we will do... what are we going to do actually? That's a good question. Let's research some anti-tank. No. Actually, let's not research anti-tank. Let's research... Not sure what to research now. Let's research... You know what? Let's just research some guns. We'll probably need to do them anyway. Let's research the heavy guns first. We'll assign all divisions holding shift, and we will put them in the UK. We will go ahead and reinforce, upgrade supply trucks and operations on highest priority, and garrisons will be on low. We will delete the Camel Corps, and we will start training an extra 16 infantry divisions. No, an extra 20, and we will do that times 2. No, we'll just do times 1 actually. Our military factories, we're going to go to the bottom and delete the aircraft. We do not need those. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 10 factories on guns. Assign the MIOs to all of the lines of production except for the tank. We're going to get rid of the light tank. We're going to add in one factory on trains. Then what we are going to do is add on factory onto motorized, since we don't start off the game making motorized. And we will do the same for anti-air, so we'll have one on anti-air. Okay, and we're going to put one more on support equipment. So what we will do is we will now take off 3 factories from guns so they can all produce, and then we will put them back up to 10. As for our construction, we are going to pick infrastructure, and we are going to pick... we're going to build maximum infrastructure in these 3 states. And then we will build a civ. In fact, we're going to build the civ, put the civilians at the top. And then we'll build another bunch of civs here in West Midlands. Like this. Okay, so that'll do for now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get all of our ships. I'm going to press G on every single one, and we're going to put them all into the home fleet. Press G again, and we're going to bring the home fleet all the way up to Orkney. Historically that would be Scapa Flow. Then we will go ahead and click on the aircraft carrier symbol and delete all air wings. And then we will click on the Air Force, and we will delete every Air Force we have across the world. So UK, Malta, Egypt, Southern Sudan, Oman. I believe there are some... none in there. Yeah, and then Singapore. So those are the... yeah, so those are all of the air wings. And then what we're going to do also after that is we're going to take all of our infantry, all of our divisions, and change them over to infantry divisions. Then we're going to put all of our planes that we've deleted, and we're going to put them all up for sale for all the Commonwealth countries to come purchase from us, and put it on high. Market options, set auto purchase. And then we're good to go, so now we can unpause. some better music on. We will build a spy agency. Oh, I forgot to do something else. I am silly. Forgot to do this. We will delete a large amount of all of the dockyards that have only just started, that aren't nearly done. We'll get rid of. We'll get rid of the starting ships, like the subs, and we will finish all of the cruisers. And we will tick them down to 1 if they're on 2, and then we will assign the Camelot shipyard to every one that we can. And then for the destroyers, we will assign the escort fleet, Harrow Shipbuilders, Yarrow Shipbuilders, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like that. And if you really want to, you can go ahead and put them all in the home fleet. So when they actually finish, they immediately go into that fleet rather than just, you know. And whilst we're here, in usual fashion for these videos, I've forgotten to do the MIOs at the start of the video. So, MIOs, we'll go to the RSAF Enfield, and we will do reinforced stocks. Then we will do the UK unique one, Sten machine guns, drum pattern sights. Oh, sorry. Advanced barrel forging, mass rifle production. Then we'll do drum pattern sights, quality materials, and improved small arms bullet design. Then semi-auto rifles, medium machine guns production, heavy anti-armor ammunition, vehicle mounted capabilities, and then the Piet. For Vauxhall, we're going to go for the composite cargo bed, all-wheel drive, attached wooden gas generator. Then we will do the side-mounted machine. Sorry, actually no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do the closed chassis, bulletproof panels, landmine racks, light frame projectors, side-mounted medium machine guns, armored pulpit mount, and then the heavy mounted machine gun. For artillery, we are going to do advanced barrel forging, mass gun production, big guns, superchargers, rapid fire, mobile limbers, hydraulic recoil system, sliding breech block, lightweight barrels. Then we will do the improved direct fire. Actually, no, we'll do the advanced trajectory calculations. Who even does armored cars, man? Seriously. So yeah, then we will do Supermarine. This is going to be your Spitfire one. So this one's a bit slightly different to some of the others. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for minimum weapon requirements, cantilever wing structure. Then we're going to go for elliptical wings, shortened wings, interceptor, stiffened wings. Then we're going to go for bigger engines, high octane fuels, fuel injection engines, supercharger. Actually, no, not supercharger. Then we'll go for subsidiary suppliers, then supercharger. Then we will do. Then we'll do fabric skin, and then we will do seaplane origins. For CAS in Hawker, we're going to go with selectional construction, gold wings, air brakes, bombs, heavily armored aircraft, heat bombs, cluster bombs, canopies and firewalls, automatic pullout, integrated armor designs, and low altitude attacks. And then for Avro, we're going to go with reinforced frames, standardized alloys, drop hammer alloy straining, refined secondary aluminium. Then we're going to go for extended rear fuselage. Then we're going to go for pressurized cockpit. Then we're going to go for auto-leveled bomb sight, cockpit controlled remote gun turrets, Then we will do Flying Fortress, then Advanced Turbochargers, and then just finish off the last one. For De Havilland, what we're going to do is we're going to go for narrow build, mixed material construction, then we're going to go for what are we going to go for? Skip bombing, high frequency directional finding, then we're going to go for twin tail, then we will go for then we'll go for metal nose replacement. Then we shall do reinforced engines, extra machine guns, streamlined fuselage, and then finally we will do then we'll do adaptable build. For the Navy, Camel we will do internal armor belt, hardened critical components, advanced hydrodynamic design, anti-air layout, secondary turret battery layout, sorry, gyro stabilized mount, secondary fire control. We will do primary battery layout, high velocity guns, and then you get there's two unique ones for the Royal Navy, the UK, sorry. We'll go superchargers, combat information center, and then flared bow. Escort fleet, we will do submarine hunters, high-speed mine hunting equipment, advanced hydrodynamic design, fleet escorts, anti-air ships, mass production, improved anti-air gun mounting, anti-air layout trace, gyro-stabilized mounts, and improved light gun mounting. For tanks, we will do... So if you're going to do heavy tanks, which we're going to try to do this game, what we're going to do is this. We are going to go for medium tank improvements, light tank improvements, and then go for production division. Then we're going to go standardized turrets. Actually, sorry, no, we're going to do this. We're going to redo that again. We're going to go medium tank improvements, modular construction, then we're going to go heavy tank specialization, then light tank improvements, then production division, then standardized turrets, then we're going to go heavy tank improvements, then gun improvements, and then we're going to do improved protection. Yeah. We could either do improved protection or speed improvements, honestly. In fact, speed improvements probably better anyway. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to use Vauxhall. That's going to be our one. Okay. I'm trying to think now. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. That's everything. Alright, now I can unpause. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, once all the Navy is together, which we are... Okay, so this pops up all the time. The Anglo-Egyptian Conference. This is a Road to 56 thing, by the way. So what we'll do is we'll do weapons for trade, and then we'll start training our Navy and get the Mutual Naval Research Treaty. Okay, so we just have a couple more subs, I believe, coming to arrive. A request from the Ethiopian Empire, sorry. Yes, they're welcome. Research slot available. We will research. What are we going to research? Let's research the depth charge thrower. Okay, now all the subs are back. We're going to split all submarines and put them into a separate task force, and then we're just going to press naval exercises and just do that forever. So we're going to get almost 2 a day, and we will do the Mutual Naval Treaty thing. Where our intelligence agency is up, what we're going to do is the Air Force Department. It's important that as the UK, you get an insane agency. Mutual Naval Treaty. And then you want to go for the integrated designers. And weapons for 8 again. Okay, so that's a limited rearmament done. Now we're gonna go for... We're gonna get our stability higher, so we're gonna go reinforce the Empire. The reason why we're gonna get our stability higher is so that we can have less factories on consumer goods, and then also just generally more factory output from higher stability. Okay, our first agent is going to be a German one, and so we will put Axehead on, drop him into Berlin from the Fortnite battle bus, and then Department 2. Italy abandons the treaty, that's fine. So we're gonna go on early mobilization actually. I believe most of the time you can't do partial until, yeah, no, you won't be able to do partial for a while, so going early mob's actually pretty good. Okay. We will do Naval Department. We're gonna go Disperse 1. You can do Concentrated as the UK. In fact, a lot of people suggest to do that, but I like my efficiency, retention, and base, so I'm gonna go for Dispersed. Depth Charge Thrower. We will now do Active Sonar. Occupied territories. We're gonna do local autonomy. Reinforce the Empire is done. Now we're going to do the Shadow Scheme, because when you get an option to do this early, you need to do it, because what's gonna happen is world tension ticks down, and so what's gonna happen is yeah, we're going to lose our opportunity to do it. Okay, and we're going to do Naval Department 2. And then we're going to do Improved Machine Tools. Okay, we have dockyards available, so now we're going to start thinking about making some escorts. So we're going to go to this ship here, the EFGHI class, right? Yeah, very long-winded one. What we're going to do is we are going to... We're just going to produce more of this, to be honest. So go to Escort Fleet. Sorry, build it with the Escort Fleet. And what we're going to do is we're going to make 40. We'll make 40 of them for now. Edward Abdication Crisis, we will go with, if he will not change his mind, the king must abdicate. And then whilst this guy is alive, we will go for Silent Workhorse. Army Department. Sonar's done. We will now do all or nothing. Yeah, an all or nothing armor scheme. We'll do it with the 50% XP. Then we're going to do construction 2. Yeah, Silent Workhorse. We're getting almost 2 political power a day. That's quite insane. Okay, so National Spain, we don't have to do that. Okay, Shadow Scheme. Now we're going to go and do Industrial Effort. And Army Department 2. Montreux Convention, we will back the Turks. And that's done. Okay, the ends is done. Now we're going to research. We're going to research air-launched torpedoes, and we're going to research it with Haviland, I suppose. All or nothing is done. Now we're going to research. I'm going to research the basic large frame with Avro. We're not going to do this. We're going to give refuge to German scientists for 5% extra research speed. And then we will do civilian department. And we have another spy. We're going to place this spy inside of Italy. We don't get any Italian spies, do we? I'm going to do demolition expert. So put him in Rome. Once that guy gets 100%, we will put him on quiet intel. Okay, so now we're going to need to start making some mills and dockyards. So once these are done, which one will be done first? That one. Yeah, so Lancashire will build 3 dockyards, and then we'll build 5 mills. Go for it, Spain. Okay, disperse 2. We'll top off London with an extra 2 civs. Probably take 1 off later. Okay, our intel is at 100% Germany. We'll put him on quiet. Industrial effort is done. We're going to go with extra ordnance. Extra research slot. Okay, air launch torpedoes done. We're now going to research aircraft engines 3. And we're going to top off those factories. Okay, alright, so this is all done. We're just going to go form department. I'm only going to make a couple more upgrades to our agency. Now we're going to give refuge to Italian scientists. Okay, then we are going to do none of that. None of that. Let's do this. Small caliber semi-armor piercing shells, and we'll research it with Camelot. Form department done. We're going to go radio interception group and start decrypting the German Reich. Bulgarian rearmament, they're just offering empty promises. We will not give in to threats. armor piercings, capped medium shell, and then improved airplane catapult. Okay, research done. Now we're going to do the National Ordnance Factories, and we will put an extra 4 factories on support equipment, 2 on artillery, 2 on trucks, 2 on that. So it'll look like this. With our extra research slot, we're going to go ahead and research... can we research? Let's research anti-tank. And then with our dockyard, what we're going to do is we'll go to the Leander class, and what we'll do is we will strip it down to this, and we will call, well yeah, we'll just leave the name as that. We're going to change this to a binocular, and we're going to produce about 6 of those. Well, no, let's do 4. They're going to be a spotter class. And then what we can do is... Actually, no, tell you what. We'll produce... I'm trying to think now. We'll produce 10. 10 there. Yeah, we'll produce 10. And then we'll produce another... Oh, no, sorry. We'll produce 3 of those. Then we're going to go into it, make a new. And then we're going to change it back to the shield symbol. And then we're going to make... then we're going to make about 10 of these. And then make another line. Do another 10. Okay. Actually, no. How many Leander classes do we have already built? Let's separate all light cruisers and then let's just have a look. So we've already got 5. Okay, nice. So we can cut that down by 5. We already have 20. So the idea is we're going to make 3 for spotting, and then we're going to make 20 for the main for a big fleet. That'll be our last civ. And we're going to save it for revolutionary mines. Okay, what can we research here? Let's research computing machine. And then research... Let's start researching 19... No, actually, let's make 1946 battleships first. Let's start researching some of the armor. So we'll do tank engine, basic tank engine with Vauxhall. Tell you what, yeah, so we'll get that, and then we will research, the basic armor protection for tanks. Bum bum bada bum bum. Radio interception group again. Check out our spy. Almost at 100. Bum bum bada bum bada bum 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 bada bum. Then we're going to build some dockyards in these places. Okay, and we'll go research dispersed fleet. Oh, we're well over it, but revolutionary mines. And then we will research... Steady as she goes. Alright, and I think that'll do.
Yes, sir.
Then we will research... Alright, we'll research the 1940 carrier. Actually, I think we can get away with 1936 stuff, to be honest, and then later on do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, in that case then, let's go ahead and research decimetric radar. No. Let's research some of the in-time stuff. Okay, so anti-tank done. We'll research this since it's got a 50% bonus. And then we will start producing some anti-tank, so we'll put 5 factories on that. And we'll put that above the... We'll put 4 factories on it, we'll put it above the anti-air, because the anti-air has already been producing. We'll actually put the trucks lower as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we'll start researching... Then we'll start researching the improved... In fact, no. We're going to tech juggle. We're going to tech juggle dispersed. Okay, steady as she goes, done. We will now research maintaining the balance of power.
Ready.
And with our experience, we're gonna go ahead and research a Chief of Air Force, and we're gonna go with the Night Operations Penalty guy.
Attention. Attention. Ready, sir.
We're going to spend some XP, so we'll go with Instilled Aggression, and we will go with Night Fighting. Okay, and our next pick will go to Prepare for the Inevitable.
Attention. Yes, sir.
Okay, we've got 48 armies, so we'll select them, press S. Now we've got 2. Okay, now it's time for us to do the improved light battery, sorry. And put that back on dispersed.
All in.
Okay, and then we'll research. We'll research... Yeah, we'll research the radar now.
Yes, sir.
Literally everything is. We don't want to use up this bonus, you see. We'll research bracket shooting with the XP.
All in. Ready! Yes, sir! Ready!
And we will put on a Chief of Army offense.
Attention!
We'll train up. Yeah. And there was 17 divisions. Oh, I forgot that Italian guy. Oh god. Alright, we'll just... In fact... Yeah, this is far right. We'll do Special Operations Executive now, after this. Special Operations Executive. Okay, 3 dockyards. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the heavy... We're gonna go to the 1936 battleship hull. And what we're gonna do is put on... We're gonna put on battleship armor and tier 2 battleship thing. Then we'll put on the I just want to test something actually. Let me just double check. So, if I do that, and then I go. Why does it say refit cost 17,000? Oh, this is the Nelson class. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. So if I make it 1, which is what I want to build. And then if I go ahead and make this up there... Ah, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Alright. Yeah, so we'll build some battleships. Yeah. We're gonna make a very big battleship fleet. So we're gonna make... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10 battleships. That's a lot of battleships. What is this music? Royal Air Force, man, let's do that. And then we will do the... What are we gonna do? We'll do interwar artillery. General rearmament. 50 political power. We're gonna go with Persons, Peoples, Engineering Works. Dun, 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 dun. And Dispersed Fort. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Fuel refining 2. Yeah, we'll pick the bottom one, Athens. We don't want your shit. Increase the factories. Put the spy inside of Italy so that we can rescue our other one. Now we'll start. Now we'll start researching. What do we research here, man? So many things we do. We'll do excavation 1. Fuck it. We got a 50% bonus for it.
Yes, sir.
17 divisions. Boom. Alright, we got 20. We got 3 full armies. That's good. Basic dual purpose battery. And we will research the improved fire control system. And we'll do air rearmament. And we'll do the... No, we're gonna save up political power for war industrialist. We're gonna make some more dockyards in Lancashire and southwest England, and then probably switch over to pure mills at this point. We'll do advanced machine tools. Put more factories on guns. Actually, tell you what, we can start making a couple, yeah, so 4 times engines 2, and then what we'll do is we'll... yeah, we'll make a Halifax bomber. So now what we'll do is we'll just put 5 factories on this. Like so. War industrialist. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll do we'll start researching the improved heavy tank chassis. No. We'll research survivability studies. Okay, so the cipher for Germany is complete, and we'll start building one for Rome, and we will capture our operative inside of Italia. Commence when ready. Fire command. And what we can do... oh, we can't do it yet. Start doing some of these. Boom. I'm going to take one off trucks actually, because we don't really need that. Oh, da, da. Improved all purpose. Okay. And then we will do now we'll do the improved asymmetric radar. And then construction 3. Okay, our operative was secured. We will put 2 operatives in Italy to build up Intel network faster. Now we'll do our Navy maneuver guy, so we can get some more ticking XP. Fighter command's done. Now we'll research the aircraft production group. And then we'll research improved small airframe. Okay, we have 3 dockyards, so that means now we need to start making our carriers, which we're gonna build. We're gonna remove these and this, and yeah, so we'll build some of these. Actually, let's go to our MIO for our Navy, since it's over level 5, and we will put on space efficient design, which means we can build the carriers with our MIO, further leveling it up, and we're going to build 4 carriers. Well, we're actually going to build 6 in total. Yeah, 6 carriers total. 2 are going to go to escort fleet, and some are going to go to our, well, 4 are going to go to our main battle fleet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm assuming we've already built 3, right? Yeah, we built 3. Okay, nice. Oh, we will do... Now you can either do battlefield support, which gives you the most stats in battle, or you can do strategic destruction. We're actually going to do strategic destruction. And then we'll go with industry liaisons for an extra 15% research speed. Oh, and then we'll do this carrier night fighting. This means that you can actually deploy some fighters and carrier-based planes at nighttime, because normally they won't fly. We'll reduce our repair queue to 1, so we don't have to have as many dockyards just sitting there doing nothing. Then we're going to research marines. Then we're going to research naval armament. And we're going to put an extra factory on... You know, we're going to put it on... I'm going to put it on strap bombers. No, we're not going to do any more for strap bombers now. We're going to withdraw from the naval treaties, so we'll be able to actually retrofit our ships soon, because we can't at the moment because of it. And in fact, we'll probably start needing to... Okay, so we've got 3 mills. We're going to put the rest of our military... We're going to put 2 more on support equipment, and then... So for 8 total, and then we're going to go... No, we'll put 10, because 10's a good number for that. And then after that, we'll put all the rest of our factories onto guns. Right, so now we have 3 factories. So what we're going to do with these 3 factories is we're going to start retrofitting some ships. So, did we get the medium cruiser guns yet? We haven't. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our destroyers, this class of ship, and we're going to edit it. So we're going to put on the designer, swap the radar over, put on that, make this a... that. Depth charge is 2. Yeah, there we go. And we will call this Escort 1936. Boom. We're now going to swap over to naval refit yards, and we are going to swap all those destroyers over to that. We're then going to go to the main fleet, and we're going to scroll down till we find the EFGHI class. We're going to double click on them, separate them from the group, and then we're also going to retrofit these ones as well. Okay, so looking pretty good so far. Then we're going to research... Now we're going to research the heavy tank. Actually, one last... No. Let's research heavy machine guns for aircraft. I'm going to close down all the old ships that we don't need anymore. River class, County and York, we'll get rid of them. Okay, now for the next focus we're going to research service overseas, and we will research the medium battery, improved medium battery. Okay, keep an eye on our construction queue. Portuguese, yeah. For national security. Because the nub of the whole purpose of your president is to keep you now. Alright, we're gonna research the heavy tank. And then we will also go to the special forces and we will level up our marines. All the things that American independence means for you, me, and our. Range improvements. Has our American civilization been in such danger as now? The Nazi masters of Germany. And then we're going to go to Guyana and build up maximum infrastructure there. Ooh, so much oil all over the place. To use the resources of Europe. We're going to go limited conscription.
In view of the nature of this undeniable threat.
Okay, aircraft HMG done. Now we're going to research.
The United States has no right or reason.
Now we are going to research improved heavy battery with Camelot. France wants to join the Allies. Go for it, buddy. Czechs are on their own. Sorry, pal. Do we forgot enough world tension yet? No, it's only 25 and we need fucking 50. Jesus. Right, we're gonna research home defense so that we can get our war support up to 25 and then go for total mob. Partial mob. Ole the prelude. We will go for this, get artillery 2, and top off our military factories. Research engine 2 for the heavy tank. And ladder shooting with Camelot. Hooray!
Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains. I would just like to read it to you.
Dockyard's free. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the aircraft carrier and we're going to put on Camelot. No, let's not do that actually. Let's upgrade the escort class one more time with the... Actually, are we researching radar free? No. Okay, that's fine now. Yeah, we'll research, we'll upgrade it again for escort class. Okay, and we will retrofit them one last time. It will only take literally like 2 days for each of them, so it'll be super quick.
To deal with any other questions that may concern our two countries, and we are determined to continue.
We'll also stop training those guys because we don't need them to. Okay, so now we're coming up to the final year. It's about 9 months away from World War II. We're going to go with the improved air-launched torpedoes with Avro. And since our fighters have just been built, yeah, now we're going to go and start building Spitfires. So, we will need to build extra fuel tanks, self-sealing fuel tanks, 4 times heavy machine guns, 4 times heavy machine guns, and boom, this is our Spitfire class. So we are going to now put on 40 factories, put down the guns down to 10, already producing 1 a day. Let's go. We will produce up to 20 and then we will, in fact, sorry, no, what we're going to do is we're going to go do this, put on extra fuel tanks, going to make some carrier planes. Call this the Fulmer. So we'll then make a new design, take that off, put down the torpedoes, take off the guns into that, and this will become our naval bomber. Okay, so we're going to make a queue for the naval bomber, and we're going to put 4 factories on it. And then we're going to go to the carrier fighter, and we're also going to put 4 factories on that as well. We're going to put them above the Spitfires, and that since they can actually get, they're already producing 1 a day, we'll put 3 factories on them instead actually. What, 2 and 4. Okay, so that's the escort class ship. Now we're going to need to go to this ship, the spotter. And we're gonna need to give it. We give it. We're gonna need to. Right, give the escort class a space efficient design as well. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this cruiser here. I'm gonna put on aircraft catapults as much as we can. Put on tier 2 sonar, radar. Give it the escort class. Anti-air. Yeah. And this is going to be a spotter. Spotter class. Okay. And we will go back to our navy and we will refit. So how many cruisers did we build? We built 18 cruisers. Okay, so let's... Right, to be honest, we can make spotters pretty cheaply, so we're not going to retrofit any of them to spotter... Actually, no, we built 3, didn't we? They're right here. Yeah, so spotter class will... let me just check the designs actually. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we'll click on these ones which have the binoculars, and we will make them a spotter class and we'll build them with the escort one. We will need to... We didn't put on space efficient design for our destroyers. Like on the MIO for the escort class, so we will need to actually retrofit our escort destroyers again. Oh god. Yeah. So, one final time. They will go to that. And as for our other cruisers, we're going to put on tier 4 armor. I know normally you don't retrofit armor, might as well just build the ships, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, I didn't realize that. Conversion speed. Wait. So does that mean these apply to it? Oh my god. Right. So this we're gonna see that. We're gonna research those in a second to find out. Cam alert, radar, fire control, and this is just gonna be our good old 1936 cruiser. Okay, so we're now gonna retrofit all these bad boys into this as well. Right, it's January 1st, 1939. So, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to... we're gonna put... We're gonna make a separate division, okay? We're gonna make that an infantry division, and we're gonna give it anti-tank and anti-air. Okay, boom. Now we're gonna duplicate it. And now we're gonna add on and make it a 30 36 width. So now we're gonna make it a 36 width, and we're gonna call it a garrison division. And we're gonna make it the big fat helmet. Okay, so that's our garrison division. Get rid of that.
Ready, sir.
Okay, so one army is gonna go to one army is going to go to Egypt, like so. Sit on El Alamein.
Move out.
And then we're going to get some infantry units from this division. Right, actually, tell you what, we're gonna split this. You know what? We don't need to, actually. We can do this. So these guys are gonna guard naval bases on Malta and here. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. And these are going to go out and do that, and we're going to make these garrison divisions. The fat fuckers. Okay, heavy batteries done. We're gonna go ahead and research the anti-tank 2 so we can get the better gun for our heavy tank. And I'm gonna put more factories onto, like, more mills in the country. What's our aluminium like? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Right, so now that's our spotter cruiser. That's our escorts done. Now we're going to retrofit our battleships. So okay. Yeah. So this will be our battleship, and we will begin retrofitting these guys. They're going to take 140 days, which will take us towards the end of this year. Okay, now we're going to research Tank Armor 2, Foxhole, and Engineer Company 2. I'm going to swap over our artillery to Artillery 2, and we're going to start trading steel with Malaya. And then also Canada. Wait, what do we get for... No, not Manchuria. Australia. Where's Canada? I'm trying to figure out which one we get more from for less. Canada will get... okay. Yes, Canada. We will trade for that, and then... boom, boom. Where's the Raj? There it is. Yeah, we get one. We get 16 for one from the Raj. So. Oh, we just need service overseas, not even colonial elite. Okay. That's great. Yeah, so we'll do secure the Imperial shipping routes. Boom, boom, Excavation 2. Oh, you're joking. Alright, we have to guard naval bases there, unfortunately. That's fine, we can get 2 more on these islands as well.
Attention!
And then this army can go ahead and garrison the UK. Boom, boom.
Move out!
And now we can also start training some more divisions. So we'll train 48 more divisions. No, we'll train 40 because no, we're gonna do even less actually. We're gonna do 30. We don't have the manpower to spare. We still can't even go partial mobilization run, it's so bad. Oh, our spies in Italy again. Forgot. Right, so this guy, quiet intel, excellent. Yeah, I mean, we can throw this guy in Japan now, I guess. Anti-tank 2. Lee Enfield, we can put down a policy for them. Yeah, we're all good.
Ready, sir!
Start training up our generals. Put them all into a field
Yes, sir.
marshal.
Ready, sir!
And we'll do Alan. Yeah, we'll do Alan Brook, and we'll do these. We'll make Alan Brook our sort of main defense guy. And now we just need to pretty much just hammer straight down in on the fucking other stuff. We'll do maintenance 1. Hammering down on Spitfires, that's it. Sweden wants a non-aggression pact, excellent. Oh, no one's doing a cipher. We'll start doing Japan. We'll also start retrofitting the carriers. Yeah, we'll put on armor on the carriers because we need the carriers to survive, like HP wise, for as long as they can. So we'll retrofit all those carriers over. Have we got another one already? No, we stopped it, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Okay, so you can either do expeditionary forces to get really good naval invasion marines, but we could also do marine commandos, to be honest. Commandos are pretty cool. Right, at this point we're going to stop training our actual big navy, and we will start putting them on into different people. So Andrew Cunningham's going to be our actual main fleet guy. So we will make yeah, we'll make Somerville our main home fleet guy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the 2 battleship. No, we're going to take the 3 battleship carriers. We're going to take the 2 Nelson class ships, the 3 Revenge, the 3 Queen Elizabeths. Then we're going to take the. In fact, no, we're going to leave 2 of the Queen. We're going to leave 2. One. We're going to leave 2 Queen Elizabeths there. Sorry. Then we're going to take. We're going to take 3 heavy cruisers. And then we will take 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, we'll leave the Leander cruisers. We'll take the town. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, sorry. Yeah, so we'll take them away. And then let a day pass over. Let's check out what's left. Okay, so now we'll start taking away so how many heavy cruisers has he got? He's got, okay, so we'll leave him with 6. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then light cruisers we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll take 10 of them away and put them into another fleet. We'll take the Leander class cruisers out of here. Those 8 Leanders, okay, and we'll put them over here. And then we will retrofit the Leander class cruisers into the 1936 cruisers. Somerville's almost ready to command. Now we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We'll take 40 away from him. Oh, it's a 41. Shit. We'll take 41. We'll take 40 cruisers away from him. So, boom, he's got 150 now. So now this guy can go on strike force and... No, he can repair still. Okay. Subs, we'll leave them as is. And we will put them... 1 lot in Cyprus, and we'll put another lot in Gibraltar. Okay, this is going to be our escort fleet, so what we'll do now is we will put 20. Unpause for a second. We will we'll give this guy Andrew Cunningham. He can go into Singapore. In what way is that balanced, bro? Okay, so these will be our little cruiser task force. So these are going to be our these are going to be our escort fleet. We will save that. Okay. This guy needs... Good old Cunningham needs... yeah, he needs those ships actually. We'll take 2 away. And then... we'll just get rid of them, to be honest. 2 little early hull ships, who gives a fuck. So our spotter cruisers, they're gonna go into their own fleet, and we will give this guy the spotter. Does he have a spotter speed? Chance to... I know I've just went past one, but I'm just looking to see if there's other... Okay, spotter, yeah, we'll give him this. Boom. Ooh. There we go. So these are our spotters. And we will split 1 in to each fleet. We'll put 1 here. We'll put 1 in Cyprus, and we'll put another down here. Okay. Those are our escorts. This is our submarine guy. Yeah, so submarine guy's done. And these are all our escort destroyers. We're gonna research. We're gonna research the half track. No, not the half track. Actually, we're gonna research anti-upgrade, and then we'll research. We'll research destroyer focus. I'm just gonna carry on with this. So I'm gonna let those ships retrofit now. We don't need to trade as much steel wise, so that's fine. I don't want to yeah, see, I didn't want to (1936 cruiser), okay. Yeah, so now we'll make this our battle fleet, and we'll make this one red. Industrial bonus from what? Well then, fuck it, we just got a random bonus from somewhere. I guess we'll go and disperse 5. I don't know where that came from. Okay, launch torpedoes. We'll go ahead and do business interests. And then we will update our planes. Yeah. Boom. 200 political power, partial mob. What are we low on? Nothing. Battleship, I think we did, what, 10? Carrier. Bump it up to 4. Escort destroyers. Which ones are our escorts again? It's this, wasn't it? Yeah. Tell you what, we're going to put these escort destroyers in our main fleet because we don't actually have any destroyers built. Yeah, like that. Boom. This will be our main fleet, so we'll give this guy Andrew Cunningham. Oh no, it's not what I meant to do. Boom, boom, boom. Ba, da, 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 da. Yeah, this guy. And then we'll do anti-air freight. These guys will be our cruisers. Will be some cruisers, so we'll also put these guys in naval bases. Then we can put these in reserves, and they can hopefully go to Andrew Cunningham. Yeah. Excellent. We'll do escort focus. So we'll have one escort fleet and we'll put them in Lanark, and then we'll have the other escort fleet and we'll put them... Do you know what? We'll put them in Northern Ireland. Get rid of that. And then we'll call it escort over here. We'll call this subs. Home command, yep. We'll call this Far East command. And then we'll call this cruiser fleet, spotters, and then we'll call this strike force. Boom. Andrew Cunningham could use 4 more ships. So boom, now Andrew Cunningham is all good to go, and these will just sit here as reserves.
Ready, sir.
Okay, that's another 30 divisions, great. And so we'll get
Ready, sir.
24 of these guys, and we will send them to we'll send them, where the fuck are we going to send them actually? Yeah, we'll send them to Egypt again with these guys. So these guys will also go to Egypt. Yeah, and then these 6 can be part of another army which will go over to Malaya to fight the Japanese.
Ready, sir.
In fact, we'll make these guys big chunky divisions too. Okay, excellent. I'll do maintenance too, and we'll start researching guns now. Anti-tank. 150 political power. We'll save it up for the command power. First guy will go with infantry, screens. Yeah, so we'll just do screens. As for generals, okay, you can stop training. We will give this guy. We'll make the big divisions. We'll give them Claude and Alec.
Ready, sir.
The divisions in Africa, we'll give them Harold Alexander. The ones in the UK as reserves, we will give them. We'll give them John, whatever the fuck his name is. The ones in Asia, we'll give them Richard O'Connor. And these ones in Africa as well, we will go with William Slim.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we will also start building forts in Africa. So, boom. And we're gonna go with bold attack, tip of the spear, and flexible organization. We'll do continental intervention as well, so we can get some. Oh yeah, as UK, you're supposed to guarantee the independence of Poland, which is what I'm doing now. And we will also deploy fighters, so we'll have 1,000, almost 1,000 up, and then we'll start deploying some heavy bombers as well. check out our navy. Okay, so all the ships are in the fleets that they're supposed to be in, which is good. These Leander class ships, they need to be turned into them. We're gonna research small arms. Heavy tank chassis done. We're gonna go ahead and research radar, better radar. And then finally we will research fuel refining 3, because we're gonna need that. Upgrade the anti-air. And the heavy tank, we will do torsion bar, diesel engine, 3-man turret, improved heavy cannon, improved radio, fuel drums ×2, engine armor ticks, and then we'll wait till we can get the easy maintenance, and we'll put 20 factories on that and put that underneath fighters. Okay, and then we'll do infantry.
Ready, sir! Ready!
And just like that, we're now at war.
I am speaking to you
From the cabinet room of number Downing Street.
this morning.
Okay, we start trading with Malaya,
And the German government
and we give back steel.
thinking that unless we heard from them by 11
And
that they were
for our
prepared to
escorts,
withdraw their troops from Poland,
we will start escorting. Oh, sorry. Forgot to mention, before you go to war, we're going to block off the Mid-Atlantic Gap, the North Atlantic Gap, and the Central Atlantic Gap. You can close off these ones as well and have your ships go all the way around, but it takes quite a while. So yeah, we will close off the Bay of Biscay, and we will go ahead and convoy escort in the States, and we'll set both of them to do that. The home fleet, put them up there. They will go strike force in these 3 states, and we'll leave them down here. Far East Command wants, I mean, to be honest, we can... they're in Hong Kong, but we need them to go to Singapore, and they can do strike force around here. Cruisers, we'll leave them as they are. Escorts, we'll put them on engage at low risk. Our spotters, so we'll have one in Orkney. We will patrol. Actually, we can only one fleet patrol in per zone, can't we? Gibraltar, so we'll patrol here as well. Yes, we'll do that. And our patrol fleets, we will put them on do not engage. We never ever want them to engage. And our main fleet, we are still building up, so we will have to wait, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and do field hospitals and invite Poland to the faction. Aluminium, we are running low on that, but is that because of our trade efficiency? Let's have a look. Yes, so because we are delivery penalty. Yeah, so we're suffering from a aluminium shortage from raiding, basically. I'm not sure why that is like this though. That's exports. Yeah, so we need more ships, more of an escort presence down here, it seems. So we will go ahead and engage in Iberian coast. Soviet declare war on Poland. Yeah, we must focus on our other enemies. So once this main fleet is built up, we'll then, which we're about to start doing in a minute, okay, we'll need to build up we'll actually need air supremacy over the Med and do that over there. In Malta, what we can... oh, I'll have to take off two lots of planes over that. In Malta, what we'll do is we'll deploy our... well, we can't do it now, actually. Well, we will put some more factories on carrier bombers, and then we can go ahead and start defeating the striking the Italian fleet. Obviously, like in my Italian video, I didn't join this quick into the game. It's because obviously it's a bit different when it's AI. They just throw themselves in there straight away. So put one up there and then put these two over here. Yeah, so I can just put them on interception. We don't even need to actually. Yep. So interception. So we're not wasting oil. Continental intervention. We're going to need that, and then I guess we can trade from Malaya as well. For aluminium. Yeah. Just remember, the more you trade for, the more the more items you are trading for, the more convoys it's going to take as well to upkeep it. Once you're at war, you do military training act, and then pretty much at this point what we'll do is we'll start doing like ASW warfare. We'll probably start doing these here, encourage colonial elite, and you're just pretty much getting all the stat bonuses. We'll make some marine divisions once we get our manpower up from going to, when we get rid of this. We'll go War Eco, then Extensive, we'll get David Sterling, and then we'll start doing some marine invasions in down in Africa and such. Yeah, I mean, we can do excavation free.
Attention!
Our African divisions are pretty much all set up. We've almost got full level 10 fort there, so that's fine. We can build a couple behind it as a backup. We can leave it at 35 factories. That's perfectly fine actually. And then we'll start making some Churchill tanks. We could even put some more on this if we wanted. Our escort fleets are almost completely done in terms of weapons that are on them. Why is this like that? Oh yeah, we have easy maintenance, so we can make it cheaper. Yeah, there we go. Make heavy tank cheaper. And then yeah, I mean, we just pretty much hold out as much as we can for a year. We continuously keep expanding our escort fleet down here as much as we can until we can keep an eye on Malta and that. once we get our main fleet up, we'll put our fleet in Gibraltar or Alexandria, and we'll start trying to go after the Italian navy. I don't even know which one's historical there, to be honest, but we'll just do that. We'll expand our spotter fleets as well, and get some more of them. Our steel will fluctuate the more we lose. The worse our trade, our thing is. How have they gotten out? That's weird. I think Italian ships went into the Atlantic before Germany gave them what's it called? Docking rights in their country. Yeah, so if we want more resources as well for steel, there's some more steel we can build in our own country. It's not the most, but it's some. Same with fuel. Oh, this here. So if we do this here, we can get an extra 15% submarine detection, which is great. Yeah, I mean, excavation tax is how we're going to get steel, or trading it with our puppets. You're just going to adjust for every trade every time, like they go up or down. The more subs you kill, and the more convoys you get, the better it'll be for you. But hey, that's just how it is. We've got 300 strap bombers, which is pretty nice. You know, with these strap bombers, we could actually land in Alexandria. Over here. Total accents, wow, that's a lot. Embargo. Yeah, so, oh, we can't actually. I thought we could, well, we could from there. We could like port strike Italy. That's what I was thinking of anyway. But yeah, we can spread out our strap bombers. Over here, and we can just start strap bombing the hell out of Germany. Get their things like that. Like this. You gotta make sure that they're not just destroying your things down though all the time. And you can keep track of it, of how many enemy buildings bombed. It will fluctuate all the time. Once you get air supremacy, it will be pretty easy to do it though. It's gonna be quite hard to do it when they have air supremacy. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much UK. These are escorts, these are our escort guys, so we'll make this, get the hunter killer, it's going to be really good. When we get it. Our carriers, really we can only put 2 of them. Yeah, you'd sort out your carriers as well with your fighter wings. You'd pretty much just hold on until Germany goes to war with the Soviets, then you'd supply the Soviets with what you have. You'd try and fight off Japan in the east. I'd probably get another 24-man army over here as well, and probably for here. Hold Africa as best you can, hold Malta and all that, get some marine divisions. Dude, if you take Sicily, you can turn this into a literal fortress and just harass the rest of the Italians with. Same with these islands as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can do as UK. It's all done.